Michell Unipivot Fluid. This is a very rare specimen of a amazingly good and quite quirky Michell Tonearm of the late 70s, early 80s. This came from a customer that is refurbishing a wall Michell Giro deck, and he's asking to have this toner put to modern standards. The weakest point of these toners, like many of the age, is the wiring. As you can see, extremely cheap wiring made by accountants and need to be upgraded, because this wiring does not give justice to the quality of this toner with one of our high quality wiring. Here we see the external shielding. We'll put the signal wiring later, but the problem is that, as you can see, the enter of the wiring is very small, and there is no chance to put these wires inside here, because the inside here is 4.5 millimeters. Here we have nearly 11. So what we can do is to build a custom grommet that will be able to enter here 4.5 millimeters. Here is the locking screw, but on the inside we'll have enough room to host our cables. The first things we do is to take off all what is not necessary, and you can see that here we have a full 12 millimeter that we can use. Is nearly 14 to host our cable. The first things we do, we take off this toner and everything that is not strictly necessary for our work. Take off counterweight, we take off the mounting assembly. First thing we have to understand is how the wiring is provided inside the toner, and if it's serviceable. Here we have the headshell connector, show it better, yeah. And we have two screws. This screw is clearly the azimuth setting, and these look like a screw that is keeping together the connector. Let's try to unfasten it. It seems even that the grounding here of the cartridge are tied together, 1, 2, 3, and they're using only three wires to send the signal. Is very, very bad practice. Discover that we can easily operate on this one. We will start checking how the rest of the wiring is running around. Let's remove the pivoting system. Here it comes, the pivot. Take this away so we won't lose it. Alright, let's continue to strip this down. Alright, and we arrive to the wiring. So on here, goes down here, and it's quite simple. Meow, that's making a movie. Meow, what do you have at home? So my cat is complaining. Okay, next step, we have to build a proper cable that fits this toner. So we need to find the right piece of brass and go on a lathe and work a bit on it. But we have this 16mm brass bar We will work on it to make a very nice grommet that fits perfectly to this toner. Let's go on the lathe now. Now that we manufacture our beautiful garment, we have to check if it fits. First we have to remove the wires. We cut to this side. This way. Coming out of arm tube. And here we lose the retaining screw. And we pull everything out. As you see, here is a mess. It's made this way. Not really nice. They connected together. All the gowns go to this plug that connects with the help of the retaining screws, join together the ground of a main pillar. And now we check if yes, it fits perfectly. Yeah, this is our grommet. The ground will be soldered here, and we'll go to a separate ground to the amplifier. So all the ground will be separated, like is a good practice to do. We have our wiring kit ready. This is the new grommet with 5 wires exiting. There are 4 signal plus 1 ground, and the drawwire. Here we have partially assembled the lower part of the Tonearm. We push the drawwire here. Oops. We push the drawwire all the way. And we secure focus screwdriver. Now we proceed into assembly the rest of the arm. Alright, we managed to put the wiring in. I did in both of you. We were fiddling of putting these things together. We had the wires exiting here, 5, and now we will solder 4 wires to this and plus this small ground here. Now tinned and marked all the wires. Now we solder back to the connector, bearing in mind that this is not SMA standard connection. We have the grounds which have a lower part like an SMA, but the channels are reversed. We start with the right channel with plus, which is the red. I was very careful not to melt this plastic. Right, here in place. Then we do the right channel ground, which is the green. You must work fast. And then we proceed to the left channel plus the white. And this is our new ground here, which will be on the side of this one, of this aluminum connector. Before mounting everything, we check if we have a good soldering point. Red, good enough. Green, good. Blue, that's not good. You have to resolder with blue. Let's check it again. Oh, it's good. And last, white. Is good. Put everything together and then we make a last checking. Alright, we arrived at the end of this ordeal. The soldering back and mounting all the connector was really fiddling. It's done, everything is working right. For sure this toner will now perform way better than the original one with high quality wiring. So a big difference between this and these things, right? But it's where the usual wires you could find in the 70s and they're all the same. Nevertheless, what I can say about this design, I think there are some, I can't say flaws because this Tonearm is very well appreciated, but I found really wobbling. We design and we manufacture and a Tonearm. This is Unipivot, like this one is way more stable than this. But at the end of the day, is the sound that counts, and this Tonearm has a very good reputation among the audiophiles. For sure, if anyone wants to have a Tonearm like this rewired, please contact me. You can find the contact here below in the description, and I hope the customer will be more than delighted to have this Tonearm back in service and performing better than ever before. This is really a nice piece of British engineering, and quite unusual, as you can see. My wife said it looks like a spaceship. Alright, see you the next time. Hope you enjoyed this. This is not a tutorial, just to see how an unusual toner can be brought back to life and give even more decades of enjoyment. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the music.